You're part of a huge group, 1 billion people consume coffee daily. You're likely one of them, relying on that morning cup to kickstart your day. Caffeine is quickly absorbed into your bloodstream, and before you know it, it's crossed the blood-brain barrier. Now it's in your brain, working its magic. You might be surprised to learn that caffeine can increase alertness by blocking adenosine receptors, but that's not all it does. It also has neuroprotective effects, which is pretty cool. Take the example of Finland, where coffee consumption is extremely high. The average person drinks around 4 to 5 cups per day. Interestingly, Finland also has one of the lowest rates of Parkinson's disease, a condition that caffeine has been shown to help prevent. Think about it, your daily cup of coffee might be saving your brain from damage. It's a simple habit, but one that could have a significant impact. Caffeine's effects are still being studied, but one surprising fact is that it can even increase the growth of new neurons in the brain. You might view your coffee habit differently now, knowing it's doing more than just keeping you awake. Meet ATP synthase, the enzyme that generates energy for your cells. Caffeine helps it work more efficiently. Think of ATP synthase like a power plant, and caffeine as the skilled engineer that optimizes its performance. You get more energy out of the same inputs, it's a free energy boost. Your cells are now working smarter, not harder. For instance, a study on professional cyclists found that consuming caffeine before a race improved their performance by up to 5%. This is because caffeine increases the production of ATP, which is then used to fuel muscle contractions. Surprisingly, did you know that ATP synthase is responsible for producing around 100 billion molecules of ATP per second in a typical human cell? That's a staggering amount of energy production. As you go about your day, your cells are constantly generating energy to power your movements, thoughts, and functions. With caffeine on board, your ATP synthase is able to produce even more ATP, giving you a noticeable energy boost. It's no wonder that so many people rely on their morning coffee to get them going. It's not just the caffeine, it's the optimized energy production that comes with it. Dopamine and norepinephrine are the key players, and caffeine increases their activity, which in turn improves your mood and focus. For instance, a study on students at the University of Michigan found that consuming 200 milligrams of caffeine, about the amount in a large cup of coffee, enhanced their alertness and memory. The vagus nerve is also involved, acting like a highway for nerve signals, and caffeine makes the traffic flow better. You're more alert and focused, ready to tackle that project you've been putting off. It's not just about the caffeine itself, but how it interacts with your brain chemistry. You've got a unique cocktail of neurotransmitters. Caffeine is the spark that ignites the mix. Interestingly, did you know that caffeine can even increase the production of brain-derived neurotrophic factor, a protein that helps grow new neurons? This can have long-term effects on your brain health. As you sip your morning coffee, remember that it's not just a temporary energy boost, but a complex interaction with your brain's inner workings. You might be surprised at how much of an impact it can have on your daily life, from boosting your mood to enhancing your cognitive function. Caffeine can even help with neurodegenerative diseases, a remarkable benefit that's hard to ignore. It reduces the risk of Parkinson's by 30%, a significant drop. The key is its ability to block adenosine receptors, which in turn reduces inflammation in the brain. Your brain is like a city with traffic jams, and caffeine is the traffic cop that keeps the roads clear. Consider the case of Finland, where coffee consumption is among the highest in the world, with the average person drinking around 4 to 5 cups per day. Interestingly, Finland also has one of the lowest rates of Parkinson's disease. It's a surprising twist, but it makes sense. You're not just drinking coffee, you're giving your brain a shield. Caffeine's impact is multifaceted, and its effects can be seen in various aspects of brain function. For instance, did you know that caffeine can even increase the growth of new neurons in the brain, a process called neurogenesis? This is a game changer, as it was previously thought that the brain's ability to grow new cells was limited. You're essentially boosting your brain's defenses and potentially even enhancing its ability to adapt and change. You're reading this right now, and your brain is processing the information at an incredible speed. Caffeine is likely helping you stay focused, and it's interesting to note that a study by the University of Michigan found that consuming 200 milligrams of caffeine, roughly the amount in a large Starbucks coffee, can improve alertness and memory. It's not just about the caffeine, but how you use it. Are you using it to get through a long night of work or to boost your morning jog? Think about your daily routine, and consider how you can optimize your caffeine intake to enhance your performance. For instance, did you know that caffeine can even help reduce muscle pain after exercise? A surprising fact is that caffeine can increase the production of a protein called brain-derived neurotrophic factor, which can help with neuroplasticity. You've got the power to harness its benefits, so use it wisely. Your brain will thank you, and you might just find yourself tackling tasks with more energy and clarity. It's a subtle but significant advantage, and by leveraging it, you can take your daily routine to the next level. Most people think caffeine is addictive. But it's not as simple as that. Caffeine can lead to physical dependence, but it's not the same as addiction. The difference is crucial. You can develop tolerance, but that doesn't mean you're hooked. It's like building a tolerance to a medication. You need more to get the same effect, but you're not addicted. For instance, a study on coffee drinkers found that those who consumed around 3 to 4 cups a day, like many students during exam season, can develop a tolerance to its effects, needing more to feel alert. Interestingly, the world's most caffeinated city, Seoul, has an average consumption of over 400 cups per person per year, yet addiction rates remain relatively low. Don't believe the myths. Get the facts straight. What's surprising is that caffeine can actually have a positive impact on your memory and cognitive function, with some researchers suggesting it can even help prevent Alzheimer's disease. You might be shocked to learn that a moderate amount of caffeine, around 200 milligrams, can improve your reaction time and boost your mood. So, the next time you reach for that cup of coffee, remember, it's not about being addicted, it's about being informed. Caffeine can even help with exercise performance, and it's not just a minor boost. It increases muscle contraction force by 10%, which can be a game changer. For example, a study found that professional cyclists who consumed caffeine before a race improved their time trial performance by an average of 3.6%. That's like getting a free strength boost. You're not just running on caffeine, you're running stronger. It's not just about the energy, but how you use it. Caffeine is like a performance enhancer, and surprisingly, it can even help reduce perceived exertion, meaning you'll feel like you're working less hard, even when you're pushing yourself to the limit. Take the case of Eliud Kipchoge, the Olympic marathon champion, who has spoken about the importance of caffeine in his training routine. You're unlocking your full potential, and that's a powerful feeling. What will you do with the extra energy? Will you tackle that tough workout, or push through a challenging project? The possibilities are endless, and with caffeine on your side, you'll be amazed at what you can achieve. You'll be faster, stronger, and more focused, ready to take on whatever comes your way. Caffeine is not just a morning pick-me-up, it's a brain savior. You might be surprised to know that a study found that caffeine can even help alleviate symptoms of Parkinson's disease. For instance, a study involving 61 patients found that those who consumed caffeine daily had a 31% lower risk of developing the disease. What will you do with the hidden power of caffeine? Will you unlock its full potential or just stick to your daily cup? It's a simple choice, yet it can have a significant impact. The choice is yours. But one thing is certain, caffeine is more than just a drink, it's a key to your brain's hidden potential. You can use it to boost your focus, enhance your creativity, or even improve your athletic performance. Take, for example, the famous tennis player, Rafael Nadal, who credits his pre-match coffee as a vital part of his winning routine. Caffeine can be a powerful tool, and it's up to you to harness its energy. So, the next time you sip on a cup of coffee, remember that you're not just drinking a beverage, you're unlocking a powerful resource that can transform your day.